So Raj, I got a question actually.
Of
Basically,
course.
for that question, I'm here today.
Hmm.
Well, I used to work for HMPPS as a prison officer, yeah.
Okay.
And
Which prison was that?
uh, sorry,
Which prison was that?
Mount,
Okay.
yeah. So, but they failed me in probation, like in the end of my contract. So, do you think is that gonna be a barrier when it comes to like in vetting check and other work story check?
Right. So unless your probation was failed for vetting purposes, then no, it shouldn't, because it's simply about performance.
Yes,
And
that's correct.
maybe you weren't built to be a prison officer, but that doesn't mean you're not built to be a police officer. It just means you weren't built to be a prison officer. So if it's as simple as you didn't pass your probation, then you're not going to be disadvantaged. That's not a vetting issue at all. Um, Obviously, when both of you write your application forms, the vetting element, then obviously you have to disclose. In that case, you failed your probation. It shouldn't stop you. It shouldn't
Okay,
stop
all
you.
right, yeah. Now they said, I mean, the HMPP said I can reapply to them like after a couple of years,
Mm,
but I'm not sure actually how does it works when it comes vetting for police. So
yeah. So
I
vetting
was
is about it's about corruption. Are you a corruptible human being? Are
no, I
you
don't have
liable?
any criminal record
Exactly,
or yeah.
exactly. So the fact that you passed vetting for the prison service means you passed vetting. The fact that you're no longer a prison officer is about performance, not corruption. Um, the other element they obviously test is someone's health. So I'm not saying this about you, Sheikh, necessarily, or indeed you, Liam. It's just that sometimes people have ailments, which means they can't be police officers. Um, so, but and sometimes the Met Police vet. You have 43 different standards for vetting. So some people vet different. Well, often they'll vet differently, or what they'll describe as a risk. So they say, okay, so yeah, Liam, as a 14-year-old, did shoplift a Mars bar. We're prepared to take that risk. He was a juvenile. He's now 12 years older. Not a risk. Some police forces will say, nope, crime of dishonesty. We can't take him. So anything, Sheikh, that I say around vetting is also the sort of the bit you need to be aware of. The health check around that is that vetting services are law unto themselves in many respects. But I don't see there being an issue. There shouldn't be, you know.
Okay, all right,
It's
yeah.
not. It's not the same. It's not the same organization. I mean, I know that a police officer who transferred from one force to another because she was about to fail her probation was accepted. Now, she hadn't actually failed a police officer probation, but she was en route to failing it. So that's why I don't think you're going to have an issue.
Okay, all right. But I need to disclose it, and when I mean
Yes,
comes
you'll have
like
to disclose it. They'll ask the question, why did you leave your last job?
yeah.
Give us your references. And of course, was that your last job, Sheikh?
Yeah, that was my last job. Yeah.
Yeah. So of course, the Met Police will want to speak to them about what was he like as an employee. Is there anything dodgy about it? Blah, blah. Well, clearly there's nothing dodgy about it. You've asked you to come back, but give it 2 years. So I don't see that as a problem.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Yeah.
What would
I'm
be
for.
useful? Yeah. What would be useful though if there are I was going to say if there are sort of welfare reasons to why you didn't pass, but maybe that's not helpful either. Just play it straight down the line. This is what happened. It wasn't a job for me. It didn't quite work out for either of us. I was told I'd failed my probation. I opted to leave rather than have it extended. Done. Did you have another question there, Sheikh? I think I just jumped in before you could speak.
Yeah. So